This is the critical moment.
It's completely inexcusable, completely unnecessary and over the top.
If there was enough officers, enough juvenile officers, that probably wouldn't have happened.
Less than 2 weeks after it opened, these images released to media were replaced by a panicked code red riot. Detainees throw items at staff from a balcony. Specially trained youth custodial officers are joined by guards summoned from across the prison who don't normally work with juveniles. They try to regain control, some with chemical spray, others with riot shields.
You've got heightened tensions of officers when they attend, heightened adrenaline, no training, large number of officers in a small area.
The first group of young people is led away. It's understood they weren't involved and weren't fighting back. As the 16-year-old walks through in handcuffs, he's kneed and pushed by Daniel Travis Ratton, a prison officer with 23 years' experience who hadn't been rostered to work in Unit 18 with juveniles before. He was later found guilty of assault, fined $5,000 and given a spent conviction.
The young person was being escorted. It looks as if they may have had handcuffs on. To me it looks like gratuitous violence, not necessary force.
I don't excuse that in any way, but as an employer, the Department of Corrective Services owes it to prison officers and to juvenile officers to provide them with the right facility, the right training, the right number of staff and a safe working environment.
Even though the incident happened behind those walls about a year and a half ago, both men say there are still lessons to learn about what's happening today.
If this, as the government says, is a complex, challenging, sometimes violent group of young people, well, people need to be trained to respond to that and respond appropriately.
There is no additional training, in fact no guidelines for them to work within, and Unit 18 is not where juveniles should be.
Prison officers rostered to work at Unit 18 receive appropriate training, according to the Department of Justice, but it refused to say what that is or if other guards at Casuarina who respond to emergencies are given any guidance. Kian Burke, ABC News.